Hi guys, I've got this simple DIY for you all today. I made this vanity tray, so if you like this, keep watching. Okay, so before I get started, I'm just going to show you what my brush holder actually looked like. Yes, I know it's very pathetic. That's why I was inspired to actually make something that I can hold my brushes and sponges on. Okay, so let's begin. First of all, you will need some jars or some containers. Can be any shape or size, it really doesn't matter, it's completely up to you. So these are the new brushes that I bought. I bought these from eBay and I think they were just under £10 for a 48-piece set. Now, to make the brush holder, I'm going to be using this candle jar that I have used up and some black-eyed beans. Now, you can use any kind of lentils or pulses or beans. I would definitely recommend that you try this rather than using the conventional pearls and gems and crystals and stones or whatever you normally would use. Definitely recommend some kidney beans because it is autumn and they are just beautiful maroon and they will look absolutely amazing. Now I'm going to fill the jar 2/3 of the way up. The beans will actually help the brushes stay upright, so you can really neaten them up and stack them really nicely into your jar. Next thing I'm going to make is this sponge holder. For this I will be using this bird ornament, and I'm also going to be using this jar, and make sure the jar actually has a lid. Okay, so I don't actually use beauty blenders, but I do use loads of these foundation sponges. This is why I'm making this container. The next thing you'll need is some metallic paint. I've got this one in silver, but this is completely optional, and you will also need a glue gun. Now I'm going to start by gluing the ornament to the lid of the container. Stuff dries really quick, so make sure you work really fast. So this was actually originally a pepper pot, so what I have done is I'm just going to seal the top off. Now I plan on painting this lid, so what I'm going to do is clean off any grease or any dirt that may be left on this. Make sure that you have read the instructions on your spray can carefully, and also make sure you do this in a very well ventilated area. Now I'm going to show you how I made my vanity tray. First of all, you will need some door stoppers. I've got 4 of these, a glue gun, some metallic spray paint, but this is completely optional. I actually had these left over from my last DIY, so don't forget to check that out, and a photo frame. Now I'm going to start by taking off the stand off the photo frame. Now to take the metal bit off, what I have done is I have taken the photo frame apart and I'm going to be using this plier to take it off. Now take off the glass from the frame, give it a good clean and leave it aside, as you will not be needing this right now. Now I'm going to be spraying the photo frame and the door stoppers in silver. This part is completely optional. If you already have a nice photo frames, then you won't need to do this. Now for the inside of the frame, I decided to paint this in gold, But what you can also do is just use some nice decorative paper to put it inside the frame rather than paint this. But for me, I just wanted to use up the gold that I had left over. Now, once everything is dried, you can move on to the next step. Here, I'm just gluing on the door stoppers to the back of the frame. Now, before you do this step, what you will need to do is just measure out roughly where the door stoppers need to go on the back of the frame. Now this is what the back of the frame should look like. Now we're ready to put the frame back together. I would love to get some inspiration from you girls, so if you already have a vanity tray that maybe you've bought or made, I would love to see. So please hashtag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you have. And that's it guys, you're done. Now we're ready to assemble everything. So leave me a comment below and let me know what you guys thought. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. I have left the links in the description box. Oh yes, one more thing I forgot to mention, I have added one more jar. The reason I've put this here is because I love to use loads of cotton pad and lots of cotton buds when I'm putting my makeup on, so it's always good to have them handy. Thank you guys so much for watching my DIY. I hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye bye.